G'day fellas, and welcome to more Beyond All Reason gameplay. Today, we're playing once again from the Geo spot, but I'm just mixing it up with strategies. Every game I'm doing something different. I'm not sticking it with one thing. I'm trying to see what works, what doesn't work. Last game, I tried the platypus. Did not work at all. Now, to be fair, my enemy played really well on the defense, and had I looked to attack on the other side, I probably would have done a lot better. But this game, I'm going to be focusing on playing the Geo spot like a frontliner, but I want to put a caveat in. First and foremost, we need to get T2. We have to hit T2 first. If we don't hit T2, we're not going to be able to scale as effectively as we need for what we need to carry. So that's the big thing. So we need to do that. And then from there, we're just not going to reclaim our lab. We're going to leave it up, and we're just going to spam hounds and look. Yes. We're just going to be spamming hounds. I actually just lost against Doc's Plague. He is true skill rating 4, and he spammed out hounds like a madman. So I was like, you know what? I kind of like that idea. Let's see what he can do. And you can see, look at this. He's giving me the tips. Thank you, brother. Look at this. It's so nice to have all these tips because he absolutely destroyed me in that last game. That was quite funny. Crushed by a rank 4. It's interesting because, like, you say rank 4, and in any other game, I'd say a rank 4, and people would be like, "Wow, that's pretty good. Like, that guy's rank 4." But in this game, rank 4 is like, "Oh, that's quite low," because the ranks go obviously from up till down. That's a good way to say it, right, guys? That makes sense. Up till down, down till up. You guys get what I mean. Anyway, they go highest to lowest. But all right, so I'm pretty happy with the start so far. We've had really decent wind. I probably want to just pump this guy out just a little bit. Let's see if we can go grab our rocks. And we'll come back, make sure we throw these guys in a control group. And let's look to finish off. Actually, we probably need to hit our energy. We're still at 18, so it's not bad. And let's begin to move out here. Still struggling with our E, but we're starting to pick it up. Lazarus is out here. I don't know exactly where he's going. I wish I could see the directions of where he was going, or like what he's planning on doing. Let's continue eating these just a little bit more. So once that comes up, our nano comes up, we're just going to be moving out over to the Geo straight away. That's not a Geo. That's not a Geo. That's a Geo right there. And looks like we've already got units on that top side. A whole bunch of ticks, but it probably will be cleaned up. Oh, there's double commander up here. Look at even Death Knight bringing up the commander to the front. My commander's deciding to do a little bit of a whirly twirl. Fair enough, commander. You gotta express yourself. Oh my lord, you gotta express yourself, friend. So we're going to come up and look to just do everything along here. I'm also just going to throw down a radar because I do see units coming in on that edge. Let's grab these rocks down here as well. Make sure that we've got everything going. We want to hit that. Let's go right now because we're running out of metal. We can even actually, let's just reclaim off all of these. Our energy's sky high at the moment. So let's keep you going. Can make a nice little group like this. I think that's decent. And make sure that we've got everybody coming back here. And let's bring our bot back. So we want our T2 constructor. I think about here should be good. Maybe go a little bit one more. Yeah, that'll do. I don't think I went back, but that should be fine from the explosion. The main thing is we just want to insulate ourselves against that explosion. Let's bring that down a little bit just to make sure that we are not going to start stacking up that energy when wind turns around. Radar doesn't spot anybody out here. So we're holding down the front. So my idea here is just generally to play into that stronger front line that we've got. Now I'm going to look to explode my comm over here as well. So let's just lay down our foundations just to make sure that we are going to be able to pop this off correctly. 1, 2, that should be fine. All right, and let's bring you back. That should be okay. We should be clear. We are indeed. Wonderful. Cool. So you can see that we have got, like, it's kind of crazy how much energy we've got at the moment here. Let's make sure we grab you. Buying, he says. Buying. Okay, so we're going to just start it off with our standard opening. So we're going into our constructor. I can look to put down additional nanos here. I think it's definitely worthwhile doing. So we'll do that after our first constructor comes out. Now we've got a pretty decent income here as well. That's another thing to note. How much does that radar cover? So it just covers up to the beach. So let's look to put down... We can put down a second nano here. I'm not going to put a third nano down just yet. I think we just go into Something like that. Actually, you know what? Let's not throw in the third nano. Let's get that back. Just for now. Wonderful. Cool. And construction bot, you go out before your time comes. Alright, so everything's going well so far. We're pretty early on this one. And now we hit over there. And we're going to bring our constructor over here just to throw down a nano. So that's all within the correct distance. This should be fine. Hey, I told you guys to attack, to build over here. We want to put these on high priority. Let's make sure you guys keep doing your thing. In fact, we can even bring you out over here. It's better to kind of have them out over on different trees. That way they don't all go idle at once. So I think this was probably a bit of a mistake. Let's put that on low priority. Just for the moment.
Aircraft spotted.
Okay. How's water going? Up towards the top side. It looks like Who Hex did not get through. Destroyer out early. So we'll play by Silver Hornet. Over on our side, it looks like we haven't been able to deny water. So it means that we might need to lift a little bit here. So I think we got into a third. This one down here. Oh, that's tough. I think that covers it. Oh, yeah, that should be fine right there. Can you guys just focus on that? And we'll get you guys down here. And we go straight into this one. And we're going to reclaim these just because we're somewhat threatened by this. And now we can look to go into hounds. So the front is still getting pushed. So hound's going to be really flexible. And if we're going to build Aphis, we're going to be building them down here. Actually, we're not going to go into Aphis today. Actually, no, we probably should still because all of our best players are on the front. So I still need to kind of be... Hey, what's going on with our eco right now? Is everyone collecting? Wins at 17. How are we on low power right now? Is it because we're making hounds? Cancel the hounds. Cancel the hounds. Everybody, cancel the hounds. Put you guys on high priority. Okay, now we're starting to float up. Okay, get the hounds back. Hounds back. Hounds back. Oh, no. Look, we need to make sure that this bad boy comes up. Now, we also need to bring this down. I want to throw down nanos, actually. Let's do nanos instead. Alright, so we're actually up on, like, pretty good time here. 750. Alright, let's go. Boom. It's time. So now we can throw down those nanos. ETA Drongo, making units now. So 2-3 minutes. So I just want to make sure that I've got enough nanos to keep spending all of my metal. And I think this is probably enough, but I also need to reclaim these ones over here. Alright. So we're going into it now. So let's bring in one of these guys back. In fact, let's just eat all three of these. So when that blows up, what does it hit? Absolutely nothing. I mean, it's going to hit these, but that's just kind of mandatory. Alright, so let's start by eating these ourselves. Water might be gone, sorry. Oh, that's not good. If we lose both waters, gosh, that's so hard, man. It's crazy how the rolls happen, right? Like, you just... Sometimes, like, you win both waters, sometimes you lose both waters, sometimes it goes 1-1. But I feel like it goes... Yeah, I don't know. You kind of get... It mixes up, right? Like, it's a mix. It's a mix. Alright, so we're up to 12 hounds at the moment. So let's begin pushing the front. So Gopher's actually said he's going to sack his comm, try and make a hole through the front here. We're just going to keep on pumping at this point. We will look to scale, but I want to get up to about 30 hounds. I think should be a decent number, because then we can really look to damage. Good to go. Alright, so we'll bring back our little guy here. Let's throw down one more nano just before we do that. You're going to give me the advanced mechs and I'll walk in stealth and give it back when done? What? Okay, I'm just going to keep putting paint on the front here. Let's get a couple more of these out. Hold on. 1, 2. Walk them up here. They got hounds out as well, but we got the hound number advantage because we got the overpowered build order Gopher's moving up over on this east side here. We want to try and hit that before it comes up. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, he's got triple freaking nanos out here. See you, mate. I'm going to bring up my... Gopher's really looking to try and sack the comm now. Comm moving up. Here he goes. Boom. Makes a nice little hole for us. We're just going to look to push in. Where is my radar bot? Enemy commander. Enemy commander. Stealthing. He's trying to get the bomb. We'll get it. Let's bring our low health ones back. I hear snipers. So we're going to make our way around to the geo spot. Yeah, there's the snipers. So they're coming out from purple. So meanwhile, behind this, let's go into a fusion. Just a basic fusion. Nothing too crazy. He's doing a good job of keeping track of me, though. This is an issue. Let's see what we can pull from over on this little spot here. Yeah, because I'm completely shut down here. Their guy with the hounds did a good job. Let's see how much of this we can cover. I don't know how much line of sight he's got. But let's try and cover this. Snipers on front line. Yes, indeed they are. This is a mistake. I should be going into APHIS right now. Even though I said I wouldn't. You hate to see it. You hate to see it. Even though we're at 50% here. Well, we're at 50%, man. I got to. Go for sharing metal to me. T2, please. Okay. I can hook you up. So they did really well to defend that. Let's bring these back. Well, at least we got that commander. 1, 2, 3. So let's hit that one. And where is our constructor? Let's get him out here. So we're just going to have to fall back for now. So snipers are kind of like the trump card in this situation, in my opinion, for this kind of fight. Like, together with the hounds, means that there's really not much pushing we can do past this. So I think we go into the one APHIS and then look to go into our own hounds, or into our own snipers. Or do we just go into snipers off the one fusion? Maybe that's... I mean, how much have we put into that? 13%. It's not a huge amount, but maybe just even a couple will go fairly well here for us. So let's bring these guys back. Put them on control 2 for now. Spoofy probably wanting a T2 as well. So let's hook him up. And we want an anti-nuke. Let's finish that so we can get Spoofy his T2. Alright, so let's rally that down. So we could go into more hounds. The problem is, if he keeps making snipers, though, he will defeat us. Maybe we go... instead of going snipers, let's just keep going hounds, but we'll mix in T1. Maybe that can work. Do I want to go into this many? Probably not. I think that should be enough. Let's just focus on getting this up, and if you can't reach, then don't worry about it. Yeah, this is a problem, right? Like, we've lost this C, we're losing this one as well. Okay. So we're going to the single APHIS. How are we looking? We're slowly eating away at our metal, which is fine. That's what we want to do. So this is more than enough. And then we want to get our own... Can you fit through there? I don't think you can you? So then we go into about 4. Now, I had a sniper out here. Let's see, is he up here? No, he's not up here. There he is. We might need a Juno for this, but I'm definitely going to need T1 spam. So I'll look to put T1 on this top side here. This is not good, right? Because then we're going to lose our Geo. Oh my lord, yeah, we're losing the C for sure. Sharp doing a good job out here. And the worst part is, we haven't even seen their best player, Snowmaze. So he's probably in the eco spot, you know, probably setting up for Marauders, something like that. So that's going to be an issue. Definitely need a Juno. So I'm going to look to put that down over here. We can't go too close though. Let's just put our Juno. Let's put our Juno right here because we can't use that line anyway. All right, we're up. So let's build Juno first. Oh, that's not looking good on water. How long until Juno? Actually, we have a Juno on the front line. Are you loaded yet? I can't see if it's loaded. Oh, it's 0-0. It says on the thing that it's loaded. Or not loaded, rather. So that's too many. So we just made 2. So we can probably get away with another 1. And then let's go into tick spam. Just like that. And then we'll spam hounds with it. So he's got the snipers out. See, we can't even really push into his snipers. Did he kill... Oh, he killed our little radar guy. So now we're not jammed up here. Even if I try... I can make a breakthrough along the shoreline. I think that's going to be my go-to play here. So let's... How long do we have on the Juno? Not long. So I don't... I want to push that forward. Yeah, we're really spamming out right now. Can we get any more T... Or we want... I just realized we were meant to build nanos along that line. That's okay. Looks like we Juno'd them. So it should be finished by the time we get to the front. Blue's coming around. Okay, so Blue's online. So he's going hounds. So let's come up like this. Make sure we bring our sniper back. He's really good pressure because they don't know how many snipers we've got, right? Like that could be 26 snipers. That could be 2 snipers. Little does he know, it's only 1. So now let's fill this row up. We probably don't need that many right now. Looks like our snipers did get taken out. A lot of gimps. Oh my god. Well, they're called ducks, actually. They're not called gimps. They used to be called gimps. It's a good name. And we can see that there's quite a bit up there. Oh my god, he had a fusion up here. He had everything. Let's go help him out. And I'm going to hit back here with a Juno. There's the snipers. Probably want to get... That's a lot of units. Where are the snipers? They're back there. There's still only 1 of them, so I shouldn't be that scared of them. We're losing C really badly, so I need to reclaim this first. I have to reclaim that. And I gotta reclaim that now. Let's get one of these up here on the front. We could probably even look to get a couple Farks up as well. Or Butlers as they're now known. Alright, so we've got our storage up. I don't know. I don't really like this. We need our invis. Where's our invis? Now, I want to look to try and hit past here, but we can't really do it. I see at least 2 snipers that are back there. I need 1 more bot lab. So let's put that down here. Space building is so disgusting. right, so we've reclaimed this, so that's not going to blow up. So let's go help this guy now. 1, 2, 3. Oh, let's do the hounds first. How long on the Juno? Juno's got 1 on it. We just hit back here. So let's hit once again up here, and then hopefully that hits all their radars. And we're jammed in here now as well. Kirito's just throwing out all the metal to me. Fair enough. Thank you, friend. Spending it very quickly. You can go build a Prude, actually. We're not going to be building Aphyses for a while, I don't think. All right, let's go. We want to avoid getting any line of sight on our units, though. So just make sure that we... Just doing a good job of covering. Okay, one more on the top side. Gunslinger. Rest in peace, little guy. Big attack coming in from that top side. Let's see if we can work our way over here. Where are the snipers? Snipers are building up on that back line. I can't dive them. If I do, I will die. Let's switch to Gauss. No, 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 no. We need you, we need you, we need you. Don't die, don't die. On. Why do they turn off? Do they turn off when they're under attack or something? Must be the case, right? We're up to 57 hounds. Are you serious right now? That calls for another Aphis. I've made enough units, sir. That is absolutely fine. Let's switch you guys over. Heavy plasma. I'm just going for it. I'm just going for the back line. Oh, the stilettos! Oh, the stilettos! They're huge! Oh, the stilettos from the back line! Oh, they're massive! Focus, focus, focus! Boom, baby! Get those snipers! Now we look for the run-by. There's more snipers. If... Oh my god, we're getting shredded, though. Oh. The promised land. No, shurikens? Oh, we hit it! Something hit it! I probably want to just keep making ticks for now. Oh, that's a battle mech. I don't know about that battle mech. That's their eco player as well. Yikes. We got more snipers. Alright, looks like reclaim's already on the front. Okay, let's just reclaim now. Reclaim everything. I don't know how big he is. That's the problem, right? Like there... Is there a gap in there? Oh, you mother... That's fine. I mean, we kind of planned for this anyway. Do I just go into... Do I have to go into T3 here? Because that battle mech is coming out. Alright, so Aphis is up. I don't like this. Yeah, we're going into T3 right now. Where do I even attack them with Marauders? Get out of the way, mate. Get out. We're floating, we're floating, we're floating! Alright, there we go. Perfect. You're overflowing. I know. I'll fix it. Okay, so... Maybe I could possibly hit... he's gonna see it. He's got sonar everywhere. I can't hit from the ocean at all. Oh my god, dude. We're getting absolutely wrecked. So what's my best way to come back into this game? I think some kind of attack up here. I don't know what's out here. Can you clean up sonar? Is this guy gonna know how to clean up sonar, though? Okay, so let's start reclaiming stuff that we don't need. We don't need this fusion, but I'm gonna leave it because we've got our wins here. You know what? We don't need the radar. 60 metal. I'll take it. That'll do me. We can probably throw a couple more nanos down. How are we looking? Can someone throw up 3 pinpointers? I would if I had the resources. How much eco have we got back here? This is our air player, I would assume. Okay, okay. And he's online, and he's making marauders. Okay, I like it. I like it. Oh, that's not good. Now, they spot marauders on the front, which means that they're going to go straight into stilettos. So I'm thinking it's going to be hard, right? Like, there's no way for us to get through here. This is all... Oh my god, yeah, like, look at that. That is a whole bunch of flackers on the sea. Marauders really lose a lot of potency when you're in a position like this. I could try and... How far is a sonar? Okay, can I possibly... Do you have access to the sonar? No. Who has access to a sonar? I want to try and, like... Because I can put... Okay, let's just assume it's a radar. Okay, if it's a radar, then it gets coverage down there. So we know that we can't sneak through. And there's blue right now. So I guarantee you that's got to be... That's our marauder timing that we're expecting. So we'll look to try and cover that here. Okay, so we got coverage on the top here. So that we found out what we're going to be doing with our marauders, and we're just going to be defending with them. We got like... we got people with triple marauders coming out right now. Let's look to cover from the top. Alright, come back. All of my... Oh, was that a comm that just went down? Let's go into a lab just so we can make some Lazarus. Whoa, what are you guys doing? Okay, do not reclaim. You guys guard with high priority. So do not reclaim. I'm watching it. Don't you dare reclaim. You guys gonna start working? Is there a way? If I make it, whoa. No. Stop. Kirito. Stop. Kirito. Look at him. Kirito. No, don't come back. Go away. Oh my lord, dude. Is there a way to stop them from doing that? If I put like an individual Lazarus on each one, will that stop them? It would, right? Like if I go and just do this on every single one, they're not going to reclaim unless they actually like individually command it, right? Well, that's a lot of missile cruisers. Oh, they're all just patrolling, but they're not actually doing anything. Okay. Okay, that's enough. Oh, God, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, man. This is a tough game, man. I tell you what, I feel like the only thing that really works in this game is just going eco. Making one more APHIS. Every time I make an APHIS, I seem to win. Don't make APHIS, then I lose. I mean, to be fair, like, we lost both seas, and that's like a coin flip, right? It can go either way. But then it's like, well, you know, it didn't go our way. So we... Oh, is that... Okay, I thought it was like triple battle mech. No, he does have triple battle mech back there. Let's bring these guys over. Let's see if we can outnumber them. We do a lot of damage. Oh, snipers. Snipers are way too close here. We want to hit the snipers first. Alright, so we're going into our next APHIS, right guys? Look at all this metal, right? Like, you'd be crazy not to. Are we getting attacked from down here? Please. What is it? No. Shivas? We need more Lazarus. Why are you guys all going up here? Stop it. We're just going to reclaim this. Just get some metal under our belt. Where are you guys? Okay, so we're maxed. So let's bring everybody over here and just start reclaiming.
You're overflowing meta.
Really? I'm overflowing meta? I never would have guessed it. Are we online yet? Backline? You got 5 Aphis. You got double experimental gantry. Wow. That's impressive. For when one ain't enough, you've got to make the second one. I'm reclaiming Shivas. Let's just get a little bit more metal under our belt. Ah, that's a battle mech. Yep, that's it. Oh, man. I tell you what, I've just been losing lately. I've been losing a lot. I've been trying my best. I mean, to be fair, we didn't get much done over on this front, right? Like, I think I definitely waited too long. Maybe the hounds just weren't... Right? Like, by the time that I have a hound mass out, they have a hound mass out. So, I think that's why the Aphis just always works first when you open Aphis. I mean, I've still got my units here, my Aphis here, but there's no chance we hold on. Their blue player, keep in mind, their blue player was just chilling out this entire game, and then he just decided whenever he came online. Like, it was, and I think it can go that way sometimes. And I feel like if there's any spot that you're gonna have control over it, it is the Geo spot. But yeah, like I think that overall, oh, there we go, backline down. It just kind of sucks, right, when you have, like, both Cs lose, right? Like, you're fighting a huge uphill battle from there. We've got no way to get our Marauders in. They've got all the ways to get their Marauders in. It's very, very difficult to do. And it was quite early that they lost it as well. But we might chuck up the resign vote now. I think if I was going to play that again, I don't really know what I would do differently. I feel like I played relatively well. Our timings were solid. Yeah, so he was he eco position? Yeah, he was eco position. He just went in off 4 Aphis was when he decided to call it in. Yeah, definitely a bit of a tough one though. As I said, like it can be a bit of a coin flip, right? Like you've got Silver Hornet here, 20 true skill rating, up against, I wish it still showed, I don't, against whoever Hex was. And obviously they've got like Sharp, who's true skill 26, so he's a pretty good player, so they're probably going to win Water here. But yeah, and I think the main thing to address was just our attack on the front, right? Like, and he understands now he understands that if he doesn't win now, he's going to lose. And I think that was very much the case, right? Like we'd lost Water here, we had to win then. And they did a really good job of holding. Like Lowfolk did a really good job of holding. The fact that he had the snipers were just really annoying to deal with, right? Like, because you kind of want to dive them, but at the same time, you can't 100% commit to them, because if you do, you're just going to throw away everything. I think our attack overall was pretty decent. I'm curious though, if you've got any suggestions for me, let me know about how I can improve on that, what I could have done better. Maybe waiting for more hounds could have been the play, but even then, right, like they can just match us very effectively. So maybe hounds aren't the play. Maybe coming around on this side, utilizing... But even then, I think both of these guys in this position went into hounds. I remember seeing quite a lot of them out. But you know what? I'm kind of tempted to go in and check the replay. Just, you know, I really do like going in and just double-checking the replay, seeing exactly what happened, because then that gives you a bit more of an understanding. Because you've got these questions, you know, about, like, what you could have done better. And... yeah, maybe I could have just gone snipers off that. But even then, going snipers, like, they're just going to break even if they go snipers themselves. Which is why it's like, I feel like just going into the Aphis makes so much sense. Because you can finish your Aphis at 10 minutes. Like, just a little bit after 10 minutes. I think it's about 10:20, something like that. And by that time, right, like, you can hold front easily. And you can tell, like, I guarantee you, there's no way our front fell by the time my Aphis is up. And then that just gives me, you know, an extra 40 metal a second to play with over my opponents, who are probably sitting on, you know, I'm essentially doubling my economy. And that's the big thing to remember, right? Like, if we take a look at this, so come on, let's go, speed it up. Perfect, there we go. So, yeah, our opening was flawless. I will say that much. This was a really solid opening. Geo timing up very early. T2 timing, what was it? It looks like look at that timing. 4 minutes 40 on the T2. Like that's insane from Geospot. So we were definitely on a really good build here. Like compare that to where our opponent is, right? Like Lowfolk, if we look at him, he's still got quite a way to go before his T2 is up. So that's just how far ahead we are. And now, so we get all of our T2 medals up. And then we go into our Geo. So our Geo timing here is before 8 minutes, which is absolutely ludicrous. So normal Geo timing is like between 8 and 8:30. So we are so far ahead on this speed run. Compare that over to our opponent, and he's got 2 mexes up so far, and the third one's coming down. Fourth one is coming up behind it. But like he's going to match our eco, right? Like that's the thing to remember. And so now we're going to spam out hounds. And so he can just match us, right? I mean, so he's still not prioritized. He's got a sniper out, like... So how are they holding this? So this guy didn't go into T2 either. So where does it go wrong? Oh, can we just do a comparison here? So yeah, we've got 15 true skill up against 20, right? And and I mean, it's a coin flip at that point, right? Like 15 true skill versus 20 is literally just like anybody against somebody. There's no real way. Like he's just won 5 more games recently than his opponent. Like that's basically it. Yeah, I don't know why we couldn't really break through on this position here. Let's have a look and see. I probably delayed getting out my smuggler and radar a bit. I should have had those up at about maybe 5 to 6 hounds. I should have had those out, so that was a bit of a mistake. So definitely want to get those up a bit sooner. And then... So they're just completely open right now on this top side. But I think, okay, one of the mistakes I've definitely made right here is not just going north. I mean, there is a commander, though. That's the other thing to note, is that the commander will be able to block. Like, you can run around, but then if he cuts you off and com bombs, then you're kind of dead, which is what happened here. Evobra gets a pretty good com bomb. Look how much he kills right there. He kills like 15 units of yellows. So now we've kind of like stalled out, and I'm the only one with units, but there are snipers, and he does have the advanced geo up on it. Oh my god, it's again the case that somebody's building these advanced energy converters next to their advanced geo. And so this guy is not T2 yet. So to me, it looks like we should be through here. How are we not through on this? So the hounds, is it just I'm not focusing these hounds and they're focusing me? Was that the mistake? Even then, like I'm just dealing, okay, so he's got more hounds from the top. So he just covers me from that position. So now there's an opening over towards this side, but obviously I don't have Omnivision in the game. But that was really well held by Lowfolk. Even though he's so far behind where I am, he still manages to hold, because obviously when you think about it, every unit that I train, like if we were to look here, how long does it take me to get to his base? Okay, so I'll just want to pause because I'll explain this. This is the defender's advantage. So if you look, how many units can I make by the time they get to his base? So by the time that my hounds here get to his base, I've probably made 20 hounds. Like I've got a literal line of 20 hounds. So I can either A, wait for those hounds to come to the front line, or B, just begin attacking. And what that means is every hound he is making is getting value immediately compared to my hound, which has got to come across the map. And I think in a position like this geo spot where it's very high octane, and he's done the right thing, right? Like goes straight into T2, straight into the advanced geo, knows exactly what he's doing. Definitely doesn't have enough nanos though. He's stacking up a lot of resources. Yeah, it's I mean, he did a really good... I'm still a little bit perplexed as to how he managed to cover with so little units and such a disadvantage on this front. There's no real way for me to check like the damage dealt 32k. I mean, it doesn't really tell the story though, right? Like here, 20k, 6k. He's got good efficiency. So I think I just wasn't focusing down his units. I should have been focusing down the units, and maybe instead of looking to run past, just instead be sniping out those units. Even though they're hounds. But I think I was very much looking to try and run past, because I know if I run past, then there's nothing that stops me from running past, but also sniping out his units. I guess that's another thing to note. But maybe I should have been looking to go away from him, like coming down towards this. Like if I manage to get behind here and there's nothing to stop me, I kill all of this base. I kill most of this base here. This guy, nice eco. It's always hard to know whether someone's being facetious or not. I mean, it looks pretty good to me. Lots of wins. Going for the the APHIS now. But yeah, it's yeah, and so my plan was to just kind of stick it to T2 and just spam out hounds. But against snipers, right? Like the snipers are just always going to have such better value because you can't dive the snipers. So maybe I could go into T2 vehicles then as a response to the snipers. Just going into the Mausers are quite good against them. Yeah, I'm not sure what the best response was here. I liked our attack, but to be fair, like Lowfolk did a really good job of holding. And you know, and it would have been easier for him had he had an even stronger build. So, you know, I'm playing against a suboptimal build there, and I'm still not being able to break through with my hounds. So definitely something to think about. Head back to the drawing board with. But we'll leave it there. Thank you guys for watching, and if you've got any tips, as always, leave them down in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.